Hey guys, GamerC here, and welcome back to a new video. This will be the last video of my series. Anyways guys, I just want to say I really hope that you enjoyed this series. I'm now finished with it. This will be the last video of it. Anyways guys, let me tell you why this will be the last video of the series. So basically, you gotta keep in mind that I'm a new player. I'm new to Java Edition. And the remaining structures are ones that I never have even gotten to explore in game. As even when I played Bedrock Edition, I spent most of my time in creative mode. Plus, I've already done practically everything. Well, anyways, guys, the remaining structures are like the trial chambers and the ancient city and the other things are really, really hard. And I also tried to go to the end city, but however, the nearest end cities are either really bad, as in they have almost no loot or no loot at all, and no elytra. But however, the nearest ones with elytras are tens of thousands of blocks away from my portal. And I tried to go there, but I tried to go to the nearest one, but however, I died and lost all my stuff. And the remaining other structures, like the Deep Dark, the Trial Chambers, and the Ancient City, are very, very hard. Like, I could barely do the Woodland Mansion. And the reason why I rarely wore this armor set, is because I didn't want to lose it. I really didn't want to lose it. And I also believe that I wanted to use this as like backup armor in absolute emergency situations. But however, I didn't want to lose this armor, and I eventually just made it as like a display to show that I got full diamond armor. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out how to make those armor stands. I couldn't remember the crafting recipe, and it didn't appear up on the recipe book. Well, anyways, guys, for the final video of this series, and that is this one, I will be showing you my items as well as my house. So these are my diamond boots with soul speed 3, my diamond leggings with mending, my diamond chestplate, and my diamond helmet. By the way, I never got the elytra, and the other structures are extremely hard. You gotta keep in mind that I'm a new player. And I've never even played through these structures before. I tried to go to the trial chambers one time and I died. They killed me effortlessly. So I will be ending the series here. In future series, like... seasons. In future seasons, like... maybe Season 2 or Season 3, I can do those structures. But however, in Season 1, I'm going to end it here. But however, we already did a lot. We explored a Piglin Bastion, we explored a Woodland Mansion, we explored a Ocean Monument, and we defeated the Ender Dragon, as well as it got a full set of diamond armor and a netherite sword. I would normally call this completion in a world. Well, anyways, let me tell you the structures that went well, and the structures that were hits, and the structures that were misses. The biggest structure hit was definitely the Piglin Bastion, as I was able to make a netherite sword. As well as this sword also had mending on it. That's where I also found these... Where I also found these leggings. I also found a bunch of gold to trade with piglins, and they gave me ender pearls afterwards, which helped me get to the end. The biggest miss in terms of structures, however, would be the Ocean Monument. I came out with absolutely nothing. I didn't get the gold, I didn't get any sponges, I got absolutely nothing, and I lost a diamond sword as well as some really good armor. My luckiest moment of the series was definitely the beginning. The beginning, I got very lucky. I almost never died. In fact, I never even died in general in the beginning. I did so good. Maybe perhaps I should have waited until I was strong enough in order to go face the bigger structures like the Ocean Monument or the Woodland Mansion. Well, anyways, the reason why I'm not doing the End City is because the End City is way too far away from spawn, and the other End Cities don't have any good loot. And there are only a couple that I found with elytras, but however, those ones are tens of thousands of blocks away from spawn, and I tried to go to one of them and I died. Well, anyways, let me tell you some structures that were hits versus misses. The Woodland Mansion and the Ocean Monument were definitely huge misses, as I came out with almost nothing. I didn't even get a single Totem of Undying. Actually, I got one Totem of Undying in the Woodland Mansion, and I used it instantly. Then I switched it to Peaceful Mode, which caused all the Evokers to despawn. There were a few other misses as well, like the Ocean Monument and the raid. The first raid. Couldn't find those last two pillagers. But however, ones that were hits were the Piglin Bastion and the Piglin Bastion and the second raid were huge hits. Well, anyways, let me tell you my tools. This is the River Village Defender Sword with Fire Aspect and Mending. The River Village Defender 2 Sword. The Bow with Power 1. Diamond Miner 900 with 36 no, not 36. What am I saying? With 3 efficiency. With efficiency 3. The Tree Choppy axe with efficiency 1 and breaking 1, and just a diamond shovel with efficiency 3. Those are my tools. I also have full diamond armor. I worked very, very hard to get all these tools. In fact, this is actually the 5th one, actually the 7th one. I'm pretty sure if I counted correctly, that I made, because I lost all the other ones. I lost the 5 other diamond swords I've made, if I'm counting correctly. Well, anyways, let me give you a little house tour. Let me tell you the first floor, then we'll go up. So this is the first floor. Chest containing all my loot. This is the backyard, the garden, with lots and lots of plants that I found on my journey. I put up this Illager banner, and this is the first time I ever got one. I got a second one, but I don't know where that one went. And I almost got a third one as well. This is my cat Mittens, and this is her bed. This is my bedroom. Chest containing my most important loot. But however, the loot in here is important as well. I would just put any kind of loot that I could in the other chest. But however, items like the Eye of Ender, basically necessary to complete the game items, I put in this one. Oh, it's becoming night. I better go to bed. This is my smithing table that I used to upgrade my gear. This is a dragon egg. This is the Ender Dragon egg that I got after defeating the Ender Dragon. This is the lodestone that I used to help guide myself to my house. Thankfully, you craft it with iron now instead of netherite. This is my crafting table, and this is my anvil that I use to name my weapons and enchant my weapons. These are my 2 furnaces. This is Mitten's cat tower, however, she never used it. She's meant to, like, jump across it like this. It's meant to be like a cat tower for her to play on. You can hear her meowing downstairs. Well, anyways, this is the 2nd floor. Not very much to see here. And this is the 3rd floor. However, I never finished the carpet. I wanted to make like a nice dance party area type design for that room. But however, I never finished it. It was meant to be for like my music discs. Anyways, this is the 3rd floor. Dang, I really need to turn down the music blocks. Since that's really loud, I'll turn it off. Anyways, this is the pool. Yeah, this is my pool. It's an indoor pool. And this is the enchanting table library. This is the library and enchanting table that I use to enchant my tools. I'll go outside and cook some nice food. I'll make some nice food with my sword, and then I'll end the video and my series. Now, by the way, you guys, gotta keep in mind that I'm a new player, and the remaining structures that I have not completed yet, like the end city I didn't get because it's extremely hard to get to in this world. Hopefully in the next world, hopefully in Season 2, it's easier to find and I don't die while trying to find it and lose a bunch of my stuff. Well, anyways, the remaining structures like the trial chambers in Ancient City are extremely hard to complete. Like fighting the warden. Like I fought that guy in actually I don't know if they're a guy or a girl, so I'll just say I fought them in full netherite armor. Well, anyways, I fought them in full netherite armor. In I got it from creative mode, and I had a full stack of enchanted golden apples as well as an enchanted netherite sword, and I was barely able to defeat him. I also tr- I also tried going to the trial chambers off camera, and I died like effortlessly there. So I decided that I might save those for a different series. Like, I mean, no, season. I thought I might as well save those for a different season, like maybe season 2 or season 3 when I'm better at the game. But however, I completed the game for the most part. Anyways, hopefully in season 2 I'm able to get the Elytra. One thing I do know for season 2 though is don't use ender pearls, because that's the reason why I fell into the void. That's something for me to remember during season 2. But however, you learn more from failure than you do from success. That's what one of my older teachers would always tell me, and I absolutely agree with that. So in the next series, I will hopefully not do that again. I'll hopefully understand that building across is the better option. Well, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video and this series. I hope that you enjoyed this series just as much as I enjoyed making it. Oh, by the way, I will be making a custom skin. And I mean, I made a custom skin, and hopefully I'll be able to have it in Season 2. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this series as much as I enjoyed making it and playing through it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day. And see you guys in Season 2, which I will work on probably tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.